want that tea. I want that tea. Go ahead and pour it. Ooh, that tea is hot. Oh, I want that tea.
Oh my goodness, people act so strange in a restaurant. Would you like some tea? I found a hibiscus tea. It is very interesting and smells beautiful. I used to work in restaurants. Alright, fine, I still do. But people would come up all the time and they would have the... Do you take cream in your tea? I do. They would have the most interesting ways of explaining things. You know, one time this lady came up and she was sitting down and I showed up at the table. Hello, my name is Aaron. I'm here to blah, 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 blah. You, after about 7 or 8 tables, you just, you know, you're going on robot mode, but you still have to put the friendly part on. So even though you're like, nah, you're kind of like, nah, to make it friendly. Anyway, I was like, what can I get you all started with? Would you like some Coke or tea or something? That is delicious. And she went right in. She said, Elizabeth will have a sweet tea, and Jennifer will have a Coke, and John will have a lemonade. I'm like, who the fuck is Elizabeth? So I said, okay, cool. I went and got their stuff, and then I came back, and then I was like, well, may I take your order? Are you ready to order is what I said, I think. I know what I said in my head was just like, would you please fucking order? But in real life, you can't say stuff like that. So I was like, whenever you're ready to order, I would be happy to write it down on this piece of paper. And so she's like, Elizabeth will have the macaroni and cheese. Jennifer will have, and in my head, I'm like, I still don't know who Elizabeth is. Like, this rude woman did not, like, she didn't introduce me to Elizabeth. Is that some fictional, like, imaginary person at the table? Or was one of the 4, you know, there were 3 girls and a guy, so maybe one of them was Elizabeth? Maybe he was Elizabeth, I don't know, because she didn't introduce. So she's like, Elizabeth will have the macaroni and cheese. And I don't know what to say to that, because she's the one speaking, but she's speaking for other people. Elizabeth will have the macaroni and cheese. So I just, because I still didn't know who Elizabeth was, I just looked at her and I was like, would Elizabeth like something on the side, like fries? And it came out a little bit sassy, I think. So she didn't, her face told me that she did not appreciate that. Elizabeth did want the fries, it turns out. Oh well. Thanks for stopping by.